Podcast. Podcast. It's a podcast. Podcast.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Hello, welcome to episode 25 of the Playing podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Alex Nicol, aka ThinkBad Monkey. I'm joined by the Wizard of Oz, Steve Riley, aka Kailios.
Hello, Wizard of Oz.
And also Toto, which is Comrade Window, aka Romnomnom. How you doing?
I'll give you Toto. Yeah. Hello, listeners. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. We haven't had a podcast in a while. We've decided that due to busy schedules, they're sporadic at the moment, but then we'll continue to try and do them as we go. And we're also going to look at doing some more podcasts, maybe some spoiler casts. Well, we're not going to call them spoiler casts. We're going to call them maybe. I haven't actually passed it through yet. We might call them get your tips out.
Get your tips out.
Get your tips out for, and then the name of the spoiler cast. So for example, get your tips out for Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
Or get your tips out for The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was good. We haven't actually run that by anyone.
No. I can tell.
I thought it was quite good. Do you like it?
No, that's fine.
Get your tips out?
Yeah, sounds pretty cool.
Mate.
Get your tips out.
From the G.
If you were on YouTube, scrolling through, I don't know what you scroll through, like monkeys throwing poop. People.
Yeah.
I don't know what you like.
And sometimes you can get your...
And you saw get your tips out.
Yeah.
Would you click on it?
Probably. A lot of pre-teens probably might click that. So we've got a niche market. I don't know.
Niche.
niche. The niche market of what the people are.
A niche market of gaming teens.
Pre-teens.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be specific.
So we're going to do that. But first we're going to start this podcast, as we always like to do, by talking about the games we've been playing this week. Well, games we've been playing since the last podcast. There should be quite a few, hopefully.
Yeah.
Steve, you played anything at all?
Mostly I've been playing Last of Us, which is what we were talking about last time, but I haven't completed it, and also completed the DLC.
Mostly. I've been playing The Last of Us.
And playing the online mode as well, which is what I have been enjoying quite a bit, actually. It's different. I wasn't really expecting it to be what it is. I don't know how much time you spent on it at all, Nibs, Alex, ThinkBad Monkey, you, the one looking at me, you.
I haven't actually spent as much time as I'd like on it.
Oh, really? It's pretty good.
I played one game. I played one of the longer games, like the search and destroy sort of type stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went back to the single player.
Yeah. It's cool.
But here's the thing: is what I was talking with someone about earlier on. Is that like it's so annoying. Yes, there's so many games coming out, and everyone's like, "Oh, how can people moan about there being no games?" And all of a sudden, there's loads of games. But like space games out, like seriously, like Last of Us is in serious danger for me of just I'm not going to go back to play all that because I've got Destiny coming out, I've got Minecraft, I've got all these games. Like why? I'm not going to go back to The Last of Us because I've got all this game. Whereas The Last of Us came out like 2 months earlier, I'd have had nothing to do but play the multiplayer, which would have been great. So
for me, I wanted to also play the grounded difficulty and just at least give it a go properly. But I don't think I'm going to get a chance to because the time until Destiny now being next week, it's just not going to get a chance. And not to enjoy it properly. And I want to be, especially with grounded, the difficulty. It's not going to be a mode where you can just waltz through it.
Destiny's going to be out by the time this is released, actually.
Oh my gosh.
So Destiny's out if you listen to this, in which case...
There's not going to be no more podcasts.
Why are you listening
to
podcasts?
In which case Conrad's dead, Steve's the king of some distant mountain, and I've run off into the sea.
You've run off into the sea?
Yeah, I've run off into the sea, and I live there now.
Have you become...
To live with Kanye West.
Con died.
Kanye West, yes.
Con died, and I decided to go and live in the sea with Kanye West, because I didn't want to do anything anymore.
Understandable.
So
Grounded, is that... That's the hardest difficulty.
Grounded, it came out actually as like part of the DLC. Originally, it was Survival was the hardest one, and then basically it did with an expansion, which came I think with Left Behind. It was an even much more difficult setting, which is crazy. Which apparently is clever AI, everything is just cranked up a notch, and they say you just won't do it, you won't survive, and they say that, and I want to give it a go. But at the same time, like the length of The Last of Us anyway, on normal took me a good few hours, say 16 hours.
I think because in The Last of Us you can like do a listen mode, in which case you can sort of see silhouettes through walls and stuff. Then people are moving. Like in Grounded, like that doesn't. You haven't got that.
And that's so crucial because like, it gets to the point where like when you hear like the infected, you kind of create up saying, "Oh, look, they're over there. That's fine." Like you can predict where they're going to be. That's fine. That's it makes things so much easier when you're manoeuvring around them and sneaking up. Well, normally like with that mode, it's just going to go. You're going to walk around a corner. You're going to go straight into a runner.
Yeah.
Dead. Deaded. get necked
Or
in.
a clicker.
Or a clicker. But clickers aren't so bad in the game, I don't think. They're not as bad as I thought they were.
No, I don't think clickers are that bad. Runners are the worst.
The runners are the worst, yeah. Literally, walking around the corner and seeing them look at you, and then that's it, they sprint at you.
Yeah.
And just bricking yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, anyway, going back to the original point, the multiplayer was pretty sweet, actually. It is a bit annoying. A lot of people say that it's quite difficult in the fact that it's one of them annoying multiplayer games where someone can shoot you stupidly and then you're shooting at them and you think, I've got you the last hit, and then you're dead or you're out.
Right, so it's a COD.
And it has little elements of that which I think have really annoyed me. But apparently, it's quite difficult.
No, a COD is if I'm shooting you for 5 minutes and you suddenly decide you realise, turn around, shoot me once and I'm dead. That's a Call of Duty. Oh.
Yeah. But no, it has got elements of that, which is cool. It's just good.
But I mean, we can probably talk loads about The Last of Us if we do a Get Your Tits Out for The Last of Us.
Did you say
tits?
You said the T. You said TIT. Not TIP.
You didn't say get your tips out.
I didn't. Go back and listen to it. I said Get Your Tips Out.
I think we will.
That's the brilliance about Get Your Tips Out. It sounds like Get Your Tits Out.
Yeah. And also, the other game I'm playing, which I also have been meaning to write a review on for a while, which I shall be doing, is Chicken Boy.
Of course.
Oh,
Chicken Boy.
we've heard that
Chicken
before.
Boy.
Yeah.
Chicken Boy.
Chicken Boy.
If you were playing a game called Chicken Boy, why would you not get a review out straight away? Because I've not even heard of a fucking game.
I've never heard of Chicken Boy.
A game called Chicken Boy, man, I want to play that right now.
You'd be playing
Yeah.
that.
I don't think it's called Chicken Boy Man.
No, it's called Chicken Boy.
Just
Period.
What's it on?
Period.
Yeah, Chicken Boy, period. No, it's on Android at the moment. I'm sure it'll probably be on iOS as well, no doubt.
What do you do in Chicken Boy?
Similar to an Angry Boy.
Angry Boy. Similar to Angry Boy.
Angry Birds. Do you know where you but instead of pinging back, you've got to aim where you're, for example, this Chicken Boy, you have this little chick who you've got to defend, and you get waves of different enemies coming at you.
Yeah.
But obviously you've got to hold on the screen, but it powers up your shot, and then you've got to take them out. And obviously different fruit gives you different abilities. So it's a good game, but it's one of them annoying ones where you get to the stage where it's free once again, but there's an in-game purchasing which you basically have to do.
So those people listening, which is everyone, Steve just did the hands and the fingers for quotation marks. Yeah.
Of free.
Might help if we clear that up.
Elaborate, because you know, but everyone else doesn't know. So basically, it gets to the stage where I can't really progress without having to buy something, or just play the first stages repetitively.
Yeah.
But it's a cool game, but it's stopping me. It's slowing me right down, basically. And as you can tell, this is the noise of Mr. ThinkBad Monkey playing.
I'm playing Chicken Boy.
So
I get it.
It's quite cool. It's quite an addictive game.
Oh, I get it. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's an addictive game, but it is kind
Let's
of.
play some of that.
That's a happy music. That is.
Oh shit! She's stolen it.
Yep. They steal your chick, and then that's it. Yeah. And you can upgrade your Chicken Boy to be stronger, or your shots can be more powerful. You upgrade your fruit, so it's pretty cool. Different fruits, different abilities, and that stuff. So really simple to play. Good laugh.
I like that.
I'm quite happy with it, but I'll give it quite highly. But
Well, how do you know if you got? Oh, I get you.
What's that? And if you hold it down straight for long enough, then you can get a power shot if you get it right on the end when you power up. So that's pretty cool. So
I can leave my chicken alone.
yeah, you get quite defensive over it, really. But there you go. What about you guys?
Oh, there you go. I got a power shot.
So what have you been playing lately, Nips?
I've been playing Infamous First Light. So the DLC, or the standalone DLC for the first Infamous Second Son game on the PlayStation 4. The DLC, well, standalone DLC, like I said, you can buy it separately. You don't need the game to play it. Came out last week for $11.99. Infamous First Light. Those familiar with the game of Infamous, you play as Fletch, the neon-powered hippie, druggy, I don't know, kind of thing.
Hippie druggy, is that?
Hippie druggy.
It's always associated.
She's got pink hair and she's cool.
So hippie.
She's got neon.
That is really hippie.
So you just play as her. So you only in Infamous Second Son you had a load of powers, and this one you just have neon powers. But that's honestly enough. Neon is the best power in the game. So you instantly get really good at it. In the Second Son, when you first get a new power, you're really weak with it, and you've got to try and power it up. This one just because you've got it. You sort of upgrade abilities, but you start off not a wuss.
No. Instead of starting at the bottom, you kind of at least start off semi-good.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a prequel, so it covers a period, it covers Fetch's story before the main game. But it's really good.
Can I just say that a lot of DLC now are doing prequels? That seems to be a bit of a trend going on at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think prequels are easier than Prequels are easier.
It's not even like little add-on content, is it? It's not like, oh, this is what's happening during the game, or this is what's happened after the story. It's like a little extra. They always seem to do this pretty cool bit of, isn't it, of the story?
Yeah, Dead Rising 3, all 4 of the DLC pieces are prequels, I think.
Well, I think sometimes story concludes so much that it's hard to just do it add-on after the fact without ruining the atmosphere.
There's not even that though.
Bioshock did it. Bioshock did it after.
Yeah, but things with Bioshock could have done that also a bit during the Revolution, which we both said would be great. As
Actually,
DLC.
Bioshock did it. Bioshock's messed up because it's after the events of Infinite, but before the events of Bioshock. So it's like a prequel and a sequel mixed together.
That's what I mean.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but do you know what I mean? I like to see stuff. Do you know when
It's
like,
a
Pre-sequel.
pre-sequel. No, it's not because.
Prequel.
No, that's what Borderlands is calling itself, isn't it? The pre-sequel.
Yeah.
Technically, it is a pre-sequel. Anyway.
But what I'm saying is, like, I like to see certain parts in the story that I would have liked to have seen properly during the game.
Yeah, I would like to see the revolution scene, for example.
That's what little bits out like I missed out. Or you
The second Son does really good. Oh, the Last of Us DLC is great because it's half before and half during the game.
I kind of think, and I'll be doing a piece on that as well. Is I think like if you played the Last of Us Last Stand before the actual main game. So
Really? We'll see what your article comes on that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for Stephen Riley's article.
It'll come out sometime in Q4.
On stay tuned for Steve Riley's article on why you should play the DLC for Last of Us before the main game. But yeah. Well, he sent it to Sony for approval and it's got pushed back, so maybe delayed till 2018.
Yeah, there's been a few bugs. And I've had to delay.
He showed the first build at E3 and it looked very sketchy.
Yeah, build 1 wasn't good, man. The controls are terrible. It was all over the place.
The graphics are it's running at 720 on the Xbox, and we wanted to get, and it's on 1080 on the PlayStation. We wanted to get that up 1080 on both.
You know, it's how it stands.
I haven't heard much. They usually don't hear that anymore.
No, you don't.
People aren't fussed about it now, which is good.
That was just a big thing, wasn't it? Every single game.
Every single for the first 3 months, it was just like, what resolution is it running at? I haven't heard that in a long time.
No, I think because people have stopped caring now, probably, or they've just seen it so often that it's just like, well, we give up. There's no point.
It doesn't matter. That's what reason. And the reason it doesn't matter is because you can still have fun playing even the simplest game, like me and Conrad have been doing over the. Well, I don't know if it's fun's the word.
Addictive is a word.
But my review went up last week of Motorsport Manager 2014. And it's such a good game, man. It's made by one guy from Guildford, Christian West, I think his name is called.
From the people of No Man's Sky.
People of No Man's Sky.
Where's all happening?
So, big developer area. And it's basically like, if you ever played Football Chairman on the iOS, or if you put like a Football Manager game, it's a management game, but it's for
Formula 1.
Formula 1. And incredibly simple, but there's got so many options for you to mess around with, but in a way that you can't all cock it up. Like, it's kind of, it follows a path, but you still need to manage it.
You can cock it up.
You can cock it up, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's not like Football Manager where you could like do something and someone gets it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that sort of thing. Like, it's more just like you have to save money to then increase rather than manage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then on the races themselves, you can choose for qualifying what tactics you want to do for the race. When the race, you can choose when to pit, whether to push the car, whether to conserve the car. And that genuinely does make a difference as well. It's not the sort of thing like Football Manager where, like, you do things behind the scenes, you play the game, and if the footballers win, they win. Like, you actually, how you control the car, obviously your drivers are so fast and they have their own sort of limitations, but when you decide to pit and how you manage your car actually really affects the race. So
cool.
And then you can do stuff like improve your youth team, improve your headquarters, get sponsors. It's such a good game.
Custom as well. Good bit of customization.
It's just so I'm playing racing. I'm playing racing is my team, and I'm happy to say we just won the Continental League, which is one tier below basically the biggest league and like the global league. Ooh. So I reckon one more season. It's basically like there's different tiers. So the bottom tier there's 2 races. The next tier there's 3 leagues. Yep. Then there's 2 leagues the one I'm in now. Then there's 1 league which is the top one. So I'm going to win the other league in my tier and then go up to the top one and win the top league.
Oh, cool.
But it's just great. And I've had so much fun. Yeah, there was one day the other week at work where me and Con were just like working, just had that on constantly in the background. Like,
nice.
Yeah, we just.
it is a time-consuming game, but you don't even realise it's consuming your time.
No, you can easily.
It's
You can take away like half an hour, and you're just like, what have I done?
yeah.
But you feel like it's worth it though, because some games you do that, and you feel like you've not achieved anything.
It's $2.99, and I was looking at it before Alex said about it, and I was thinking, do I spend $2.99 on that? I'm sure I'd enjoy it, but $2.99. Seeing as I'm not a huge Formula One fan, but it is good. It is fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. No, it's
a good one. Well worth it then. Checking it out.
Yeah, definitely worth $2.99.
Worth checking out.
Yeah, it saves you having to pay anything in app.
Yeah, no in-game payments, which is really good.
Yeah,
which is really, really good. And also, it's
$2.99. You've got everything.
Made my commute so easy the last week. Yeah. It just goes. Time just flies.
Oh, nice.
I'm thinking about playing it now. I really want to get back to playing it.
Oh, really?
Because I'm in the middle of a race.
Are you?
Yeah, and I'm winning.
That's even better then. That kind of gets you coming back. So, I was for me, I've been playing a little bit of Velocity 2X. Not a massive amount.
I haven't played it. Apparently, it's really good.
It's good. I've not seen how people have said it's really good yet because I'm at the intro stage of it. It's one of the free games that came on PlayStation Plus. Apparently, like a lot of the critics do give it really high, like at least 8s or 9s. And
Colin Moriarty from IGN raves about it.
He absolutely loves it. Yeah, and I think so far it's a bit of an addictive game because like it's really fast paced and it kind of challenges. It's very like quick reaction kind of based game. So no, it's pretty.
He
good.
reckons he reckons it'd be really good on the Vita. So I might play it.
Yeah, no, it would be. It would be well at home on the Vita.
So if you play it on in the PS4, I'll play it on the Vita. We'll get together. We'll do a little comparison of how we found it on each console.
It'll be very good on the Vita.
And then you can get your tits out for the lads.
And we can get our tips out for the lads. You said tits.
No, you definitely.
You said tits.
The great thing about the word tips is that it sounds like tips.
Get your tips out. Then we'll get our tips out for the lads and we'll compare. But then we're also we're doing it right. That'd be cool.
No, it is. But it is a cool game, I have to say. But it would be definitely good on the Vita, I'd say. So it's a little like that.
And then Sports Friends was the other one that came out. I haven't played that yet, but we'll get around. We have a few buddies because it seems like a sort of game like Tower 4 Ascension that you need like local multiplayer. It's couch local multiplayer. So, but these are good. These games are good to get on free on PS Plus because you might not play them, but you've got them there for when people come round. So
exactly, and especially like some of them as well. Like the great thing about PlayStation Plus as well is that when it comes to those kind of games, you can just download them there and you can come back to them later. It's not like an issue. Once you just get them on your download queue and come back to them when you can as well, which is a good thing.
I mean, I said to Con earlier as well, like Velocity 2X has launched with PlayStation Plus. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they were also saying, wasn't it? A lot of the critics, especially the IGN guys, are saying that it's definitely not a game you give away for free. They're saying you should be buying that, which goes to say a lot about the PlayStation crew, which is cool. But Mr. Conrad,
yes.
What about you?
What's on PlayStation? What's on Games with Gold? This.
It's Super Time Force.
Super Time Force, which
Alec
gave a 98 or something like that to it.
He spanked his monkey over it, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
absolutely loved it.
That means you've got to play it, man. Tell us if it's actually as good as Alex said it is.
I've done the intro. I have only done the intro. I'll be honest. During the intro, I was a bit like, well, this is pissing me off. But that's probably because I don't think I was understanding it very well, and obviously. You die easily, but you die easily because
you're an idiot.
You
crap.
No, because you're going back in time to save yourself.
So you actually have to die. In a way, so that you have your next companion. Well, I say next companion. Your next life come up, and it is good. I mean, I've only done the intro though, so I can't comment.
So you got to give it a go again.
Yeah, and then the other game is Crimson Dragon for another month. But
Crimson Dragon, which also, once again, is another one that is not so...
Actually, I enjoyed Crimson Dragon. I wouldn't say it was brilliant. I'd say it's a game you'd enjoy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would,
because it's you're riding dragons.
And Crimson Dragon is one of those games where it's just like, every time you guys have spoken about it, you've slagged it off, but you still... made time to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you still wanted to complete it.
That is the funny thing. You slag it off. The last mission, the penultimate mission, is another boss. So it's the penultimate boss. And I killed it in 42 seconds.
For an end boss, that's pretty poor.
Alright.
That's a penultimate boss.
Right,
so the one boss before it is piss poor still. Boss of the pre-boss.
That is quite a short time for a pre-boss.
Yeah.
A pre-sequel boss.
Yeah, and I was just sitting there like, how the fuck have I done this straight away? How have I done it that quickly?
How quickly did you defeat the boss?
I think about 4 minutes, which is the average length of a mission. There are a lot of missions, but they're designed to be short, which I liked because
Sometimes that's quite
you
good.
rattle through them, and it's, you know, if you think, oh, I'm going to just do one mission, bam, you know, you've done it in 5 minutes. You don't, you know, if you've got other stuff to do, then it's.
But that's pretty good though, because like some games, like you get drawn into it where like
You end up
if you want to
spending
play
an
like an
hour.
online game, or something like that.
I spent 25 minutes on the Super Time Force just.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And you know, and
It's quite nice. Quite.
you
short
look
shot.
back on it and you think, Christ, it's been 25 minutes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, fair enough. I did like stop a couple of times to do other things, but still, 25 minutes on an introduction, you can't think, crap.
Yeah. No, fair enough. So.
Yeah.
Any
no.
idea what 360 got? Or PS3?
360.
I think PS3 got PlayStation All Stars, I know
Which
that.
I really am jealous because that looked like a game that I could see myself playing. It looked like it's like a
It's
Super
like, just like Smash
Brothers.
Brothers with PlayStation.
Exactly. But the thing is, that's a game that I've had missing on the 360. I found, and now on
360
PlayStation.
should do like a
'Cause I never had
All-Stars.
one.
Like, imagine Master Chief beating the shit out of Dom from Gears of War.
The things that I think that'd be awesome, but
That would be cool.
I haven't had that kind of experience, and I love those kind of games. I love like side on button mashes without having to buy like Tekken kind of thing. Like they're just like an easy chuckle kind of thing.
Yeah.
But on PS3 it was Horde.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, apparently it was quite good actually. It was ranked quite
Can you find out what the 360 ones are?
high. I can find out shortly.
We'll
I
keep
have
talking.
PlayStation.
Speaking of Super Smash Brothers, Con,
Yes.
some Nintendo news from us for once.
Oh yeah,
Upon a time.
yeah.
They've released a new Nintendo 3DS.
Why?
And would you like to know what they've called it?
Well.
I know
if
you
did-
know.
I know it anyway, but
But
please
they've called
tell
it
me,
the
mate.
new Nintendo 3DS. And there's also the new Nintendo 3DS LL, which will probably be the XL when it comes to
Isn't this like the fifth 3DS now?
There was the DS, then there was the DSi,
DS Lite as well.
then there was the DS Lite, and then they released the 3DS as a separate console. But then they had the DS
XL.
XL.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Then they had the 2DS,
Yeah,
and now this is the new.
Nintendo, man.
This is the new 3DS.
some serious milkage.
Nintendo absolutely milked the shit
But
out
things
of
like that, and they're
everyone,
still
yeah.
selling though. That's the
They're
thing.
worth. They're such. Yeah, I know it sells, but it's. That's
But the
because
thing is, though,
kids
it's
have got to have the
confusing.
latest ones.
But it's not. Yeah, but it's confusing because, like, there is games that you can play on this one, and like the 2D and free that you can't play on the other ones because it's got like a higher processing power. It's got 2 analog sticks, and that's got a little knob.
Christ.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it looks
terrible.
cool. It looks really cool, but like it's almost like if I was a parent. I think people have argued before the reason the Wii U didn't do very well is because it's called the same thing. Like people go in and say, "Can I have a Wii?"
Yeah.
You know what I
Imagine
mean?
how many parents have also bought the wrong games as well.
Yeah.
Like for me, like the things that I have.
My mum wouldn't know. If I said, "Mum, I want a 3DS game," she wouldn't know which one was for the new 3DS or which one was for the
Yeah.
old 3DS.
Things, like, for me, like I'll say, it's like it's kind of. I have still the old DS anyway, the old chunky blocky one, and I have to look at whenever I like go into a game. I'm like, oh look at all the games I can play, and realise that they're actually all 3DS. And I'd be tempted, like if I didn't look properly, like, and I was just okay, I'll pick up something, probably buy it, and then be like, not that I haven't bought a DS.
Oh,
game
but I'm
ages
gonna
ago.
buy a 3DS at some point. Not soon, but like
I'm not gonna bother.
at some point I will.
You'll buy one and then 2 weeks later it'll be out of date.
even though you've got your PS Vita.
Yeah, I'm not looking to buy it soon.
All right.
Maybe when the Vita's like proper. Like the Vita's got so many games coming out at the moment. Like 5 new games are announced this month for Vita. So the Vita's got some long legs, but I will in the next couple of years see what console they've got out, handheld, and then maybe try and pick it up.
Yeah, which is quite surprising because there is very little marketing on the PS Vita. So little.
There's like no marketing on the
There's
Vita.
none at all. They have. It seems almost like they've given up on it, but they haven't at the same time. Like there's still games coming out for it, but you don't see anything. It's all PS4. All putting their eggs in that.
What's a
basket.
Vita?
Exactly. That's what many people ask. So.
It's the little brown box I put my coffee on.
Knew it.
It's
Yeah.
a great coaster. Yeah, it's got a little.
No,
lights
but they're
on
bringing
as well.
out PS Vita TV.
Are they?
That's another bit of news. They're bringing out so PS Vita TV's out in Japan. They're bringing out PS Vita TV in Europe in November, which basically means you can play Vita games like on your TV, so you don't need to even use the Vita anymore to play Vita games. You can like play them off that.
Right.
But the main reason I want it, and it costs about 100. I think it costs £100, but the main reason I want it is because you can also stream your PS4 on it. So if my PS4 is upstairs, but my mates come round, we can all use the I can plug my PS Vita TV into the downstairs TV and still play the PS4 through that TV.
That's handy.
So that'd be really handy, yeah, especially if you've got like a lounge and a bedroom.
No, that is pretty cool.
And also, I do want to, some PS Vita games, I come home and I really want to play, but I want to sit down and play them with my PS4 controller, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that hasn't already been a thing they've tried to introduce, the fact you can like even stream them to a big TV or something, you know. So that'd be quite good. I'm saving the pennies for that.
Yeah, that'd be a good buy actually.
But also, while we're going back to as well, the games for gold on 360 is Jewels of the Planeswalkers. Is that like that card game? I'm sure it is. It's very similar to like Magic, I think.
I think I've heard of it, yeah.
Well, something similar to that, and then Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas.
Oh, right,
That's
okay.
good.
So,
I swear they already had Rainbow Six Vegas. Maybe they had another Tom Clancy's. Maybe they just had Rainbow
oh,
Six.
actually, no. What we're chatting about? That can't be right. No, that might. Well, actually, no. That's freaking Wikipedia going wrong. That was 2013.
I was going to say, I swear they already had Tom
no,
Clancy's
that
Vegas.
was Wikipedia let me down.
What an error there. I was actually sitting there thinking, that's actually quite old games.
Yeah, no, that
Stephen Riley.
that is
Stephen Charles.
Complete BS.
Ignore that. Scrap that last bit.
Stephen
Well,
Charles
I try and
Percival
find out.
Riley.
Meanwhile, 360 until Hello Reach. I think it's
Hello Reach. Nice. That's a really good
and
game.
Monaco. What's yours is mine.
I don't know.
Stephen Percival Riley.
Hello Reach.
You got that
Stephen Percival
I got
Henry
it very wrong. Wrong one.
Henry for White, right?
But Reach though.
Reach is a really good game. That's a really good game.
For 360.
I love Halo Reach.
If
The best
someone's got
one.
360 and got gold, then they should get that. So,
Yeah, someone hasn't got Reach.
They should get that.
Get Reach. Get it. I love
Get
it.
it. And whatever the other game is, so which we obviously don't care about. So, but never mind.
Monaco, what's yours is mine.
Apparently, yeah.
That's cool. Speaking of speaking of Xbox launched in Japan
It did.
this week.
Well, I wonder how well it does, considering the PS4's not done too well.
No, PS4 hasn't done too well, and Xbox.
Is it not?
No, not all. It's sold like a few million, but not.
Because
For its home country, it is.
yeah, I remember
not
you
done well
guys
at all.
saying like it's not even launched in its home country yet.
No,
So,
it still did
it's
well.
been disappointing.
Although I think Xbox have a bit of a task. Have you guys seen anything about it?
no.
So
I don't
like,
even know what Xbox is.
so like online, like digitally, like PSE was sort of rising through the Amazon list in Japan. I think it got to 12th, 10th. It was ahead of the Destiny bundle actually. I thought at one point on the launch day. But the biggest story was that, like, no one queued to buy it. No one bought it in stores. There was one huge electronic retailer. There was one guy walked into the store and bought it. There was more journalists there than people.
Wow.
So like, and that was the thing. I was reading the comments on an N4G article, and they were like, "Oh, that just shows how bad it is." And then someone actually posted the comments about the online, because people forget about online.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think, I don't know what's big in Japan then. If PlayStation's not doing too well, and Xbox isn't doing, or Xbox has only just launched, and their plan is that they think when more games come out towards the end of the year, it will pick up again. But like,
Korea's big for PC gaming. I don't know what Japan.
maybe
is.
Japan, maybe Japanese guys have just decided we're going to go PC.
I think Japan actually is more. They either stick with Nintendo, I reckon, or they're of their old gen. I think.
Nintendo.
Because I think the main reason about it as
Fucking
well,
Nintendo.
it will be Nintendo. Yes.
So Nintendo are 150 years. Their company's 150 years old.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
This
be
year.
surprised. That's crazy.
They've been making games for that long, obviously. They were
They've
making
been
like
making
toys.
Mario for 150 years.
But 150 years, that's a long time for a company.
Because I think so with sadly with Nintendo as well, is that they had to let go 300 odd people in Europe. So
Really?
let them go, yeah, to like clubs, which is like pretty big. That's some big numbers. And but there you go. That's some poor news there. But, I reckon because for Japan, I reckon they love the JRPGs, and I reckon for the PS4 especially, there's not that many of them at the moment.
No.
So,
Vita's picking up slightly in Japan. I think because they have got more
so glad we don't do
JRPGs
a
on
video
there.
cast, because it would just look like someone's just been molested all the time.
Xbox hasn't got any JRPGs though.
Xbox, no. That's what I'm saying. So therefore, I don't really know how well
Both
they're doing
consoles.
Both consoles don't really have any. Persona 5 is coming to PlayStation 4.
Apparently, is amazing.
So that might, and yeah, in Japan apparently it's insane. So that might pick consoles up.
Yeah. There's so many games.
But Xbox has never been into JRPGs, even the 360. I think Final Fantasy was the JS RPG I had.
Yeah, but things
But it's big on Western RPGs. So.
There's things. There's so many like PlayStation games coming out which has so much hype behind it. I like Persona that I have no idea about because we wasn't PlayStation when it came out. We was obviously
Or Japanese.
or Japanese probably at the time. Well, we wasn't Japanese at that time.
At that
anyway.
time.
At that time, I wasn't Japanese.
At least last time I checked, anyway. So.
And now I am.
It just happened overnight. So. It's like a sushi.
Yeah.
That's not
It just ticked.
Yeah.
But it was at the Japanese conference the other day that also they announced themes are coming to PlayStation. I put an article up today in whatever day this is, which is quite cool. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, pretty sweet. But still.
Can you change the background of yours? Yeah. Like the colours? Yeah, good.
You could do colours on launch.
That's what I was going to say. I was so surprised when you couldn't do that on the PlayStation. I was like, this is cool, it's blue, but where's the option to change colours? And I was just like,
no, it's launch. Yeah, it's launch.
that's cool, you can.
Because
That's
things
cool.
are pretty cool, because I remember like my 360...
You got an avatar? You have, right?
Yeah.
Have you got all special new clothes and stuff? I miss my
I don't
avatar.
know. I've not.
I actually miss him. When I got on my Xbox to play like Minecraft and FIFA the other day, I miss my avatar.
I paid for the special Captain America outfit, so I've not looked for the.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I had my little dragon.
Yeah.
My little pet dragon.
Because I've got the Captain America shield that you can throw. And
Alright.
That was
I've
pretty
got the
cool.
zombie survival outfit.
you've got the med kit from Left 4 Dead.
I've got the. I spent so much money on that fucking avatar. I probably spent about 50 quid in total on that avatar.
Crikey.
I bought a lot. I got the Gears of War costume.
I got the Fabled costume.
I got the.
Well, like the coat, like the
Yeah.
golden... They don't
The
get
golden-
some number.
I got the zombie survival one. I got the two. Actually, right now, mine's avatar's awesome. I got the zombie survival kit, so like looks quite rugged and stuff. Then I've got the Gunzerkers guns from Bioshock 2.
Oh, really?
Not Bioshock 2, Borderlands 2.
Borderlands, yeah.
So I've got this, and he occasionally just fires all these guns. So I've got an awesome combo. But I don't see him because I only pick up my Xbox to play Minecraft, which I won't do anymore now. It's on the PS4. And I did it for a bit of FIFA the other day.
But on top of that, you had the theme. Because I remember.
I like themes. I've got a very. My theme is called a very buttery theme. It's Butter's theme from South Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really love that theme. I've had that one the whole time.
I've got that, and I've got an NHL one.
NHL one. But like,
I left that one. I love that one. But obviously the PlayStation, you've just got standard.
Well, soon things will come, and they're going to be dynamic as well. So maybe
That's cool.
hopefully a Butters one will come to.
That'd be cool.
I love the Butters theme. It's like South Park, but all coloured in crayon, like done in crayon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so fun.
Yeah, that is good actually.
Good time.
South Park.
And so we spoke earlier. Minecraft has been it's come out today for PlayStation. Well, I think so. I haven't been able to get on the store yet. So
I tried downloading the demos, didn't I?
But I think this week, and then it's coming out Friday for Xbox, which sounds a lot more
So it'll be out by the
certain.
time you listen
So by the
to
time you
this.
listen to this, it'll both be out.
It's been a bit mental, really, because we've just had Diablo's come out. Just had that Diablo 3, Ultimate Evil Edition. After that, we've had Minecraft. We've been hit with, and then shortly we're going to have Destiny. It's crazy. That is some crazy. I don't know how. But most people probably.
But Minecraft never really said, "Oh, it's coming out this, it's coming out in the next month. It's coming out." You kept hearing, "Oh, we've sent it out further."
Hopefully, it comes out August.
And then all of a sudden, Minecraft's out on Friday.
Yeah,
and
I
that
know.
and that was from Xbox. PlayStation didn't even say anything.
No, PlayStation France said,
did
"Oh,
the
it's
day
going to
before.
be." Yeah, I know. It's just ridiculous.
It's just terrible.
Apparently, there were just so many bugs, wasn't there? There was just little final tweaks that they will just get.
But I think Minecraft isn't exactly the thing that needs loads of marketing.
No.
Like it's on everything.
Yeah. But also the thing is that once it does come out, if you just check the PlayStation store and you saw Minecraft, you'd be like, "Oh, sweet, down."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I think like Minecraft's the sort of game that like you don't need to download now and play that instead of all the other games. Like you go and play Destiny, Minecraft's always going to be there. You fancy just going online for 15 minutes and just building a house? You can do that.
Yeah.
Like I go on Minecraft. I've had Minecraft through 360. I've just started picking it up and playing it again properly. Like it's just Minecraft's always going to be there. Whenever there's that drought of games, you can go back to
And
Minecraft.
just enjoy it. Because also the great thing as well is that if you've got your mates around and you've got the controllers for it, it's so much easier just to pick up and have 4-player split screen, and just pick up and play and then say, "Hey guys, you fancy building this?" And you can do it.
Not on this tiny little TV you've got.
Not on this little 32-incher. No, I need a new one. My birthday's soon. Upgrade to 50. If it would even fit, I don't know. Probably not.
What's the blue things? Oh, drumstick.
Yeah,
I do like the fact that they've, if you're upgrading almost from console to console, then You know, you only have to pay £3 or whatever it is, $3.99.
Yes,
That's a fantastic,
that's really good.
fantastic bonus.
Because a lot of people will be doing that.
Yeah. I think that's really.
Unless, of course, you swap.
Can you
Yeah, unless you're a traitor and.
Can you upload your same saves?
I don't know, to be honest.
Because that would be cool.
I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm annoyed that I won't be able to get my Xbox on my PlayStation, but
I'd be surprised because it's not done by cloud, is it?
Yeah, I don't think you would.
You could probably put them on a memory stick and transfer them.
Yeah, because that'd be cool. Because I spent me and a few lads spent a while on Ireland the other day, and if I could do, it'd be great to just transfer that over. I've enlisted the help of some professional Minecraft builders to come and help me out, Mr. Joe Doherty. And he's gonna. I said I'm going to put you to work. He's a professional Minecrafter.
His degree basically was Minecraft, even though it was supposed to be history. He did Minecraft.
He did Minecraft. He won. He got a first.
He won, yeah.
He got a first and he got a distinction in Minecraft.
Yeah. He failed uni, so it worked well for him.
A distinction.
But he failed uni, yeah.
Good for Minecraft.
Oh, one thing we forgot to mention as well, Con, is that the NHL 15 demo came out.
Yeah, for demo. Christ, I forgot about that.
Last week. We didn't mention that at the start, but I really wanted to talk about that, considering that, you've probably played every single NHL game that's come out since, 97 or whatever it is, all of them.
It's been a while.
Rangers versus LA Kings, which I'm happy about as a Rangers fan.
Yeah.
You're probably looking forward to playing as the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, no,
what do you think of the demo? You put your review out. What did you think of it?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a couple of things I'd change. Just little pieces that are, but it's noticeable that they've upgraded the skating system. Because you make a wrong move and you are punished because you're severely out of position. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
But
especially defending.
Playing on pro, you take one step too far and bam, he's turned in, he's one-on-one with your keeper. And I'm a sucker for it every single time. I just seem to always drift past and then I'm left chasing it.
I think with ice skating, it's just like you are literally just drifting past.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, there he is.
You're like, oh no, stick out my stick. Oh. No, but I love the changes they've made. I think partnering with NBC is fantastic. Having proper sports coverage on the scoreboard, on actually entering a rink and stuff like that. The video play.
It's really great, man, Steve. So if I select like New York at home, or whatever, like at first the commentators are speaking, and then you got a live shot of New York, like all lit up, the stadium, or the live shot of LA Kings Stadium, and then you got like actual sportscasters like just talking to the screen,
really?
like actual like live action, like they're actually
fantastic.
It's really good, and it makes it feel like more of this. Like it's actually you're playing this proper big sport. Oh, it's really cool. Like, the shots of Times Square lit up and the LA Kings Stadium is great for you. Like, gets such a good atmosphere about that.
Yeah, it is fantastic. It's really it just feels so much more like if you just drift away, you could almost be thinking you're watching a real game.
Which is pretty sweet though. I mean, the NHL was a big part of our uni as well, wasn't it? NHL was
first year of university, we played NHL loads.
NHL was a sick game for that.
So. But that's the thing. I always find that the more these sports games go on, the harder they get in general. Like you remember, like FIFA 2000 and like NHL. Like, did you see that you can play with NHL 97 controls?
Yeah.
Which is 3 controls. It's got move, pass, and shoot.
Yeah.
That is the only. That's the only controllers.
Those were days.
So and I'm sure there's probably tackle, as well. Yeah. But that is the only control, so you can see how far it's come. Now, like, what's the deal? Vision control. Do you really get what that does?
You can do pass assist and stuff like that, can't you? And just
because when I just push it, my guy just spins around.
It's weird.
You push it, and my guy just
he does a deke.
No, he just sort of spins. He just skates around
with the puck.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't have the puck, try it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What, like when you're in defence?
Yeah.
What does it do then?
It's supposed to give you a larger overview of the situation or some shit like that.
Okay.
I can imagine you just doing it like just in that scenario. Going, why don't you just go around in circles, man?
That's what I'm just doing.
This is so wrong.
I'm just spinning.
Have you tried recording like a clip from it?
No.
It doesn't work.
It
didn't work on Xbox anyway. It comes up saying Xbox record that, but it actually never takes a video of it.
Do you reckon they disabled it for the demo?
From a demo,
Share?
It sucks because I was hoping to take a few videos of it in action, but fair enough.
I noticed it was a bit jittery actually at times on the PlayStation. Yeah, when I first loaded it in, it was a bit jittery.
Is that like frames per second kind of jittery?
Yeah, it just felt a bit incomplete.
All right.
Felt like it was a little bit jittery. Yeah.
When's it coming out though? That's the thing.
Next
Friday.
month.
Friday next month.
No, sorry, yeah, this month.
Yeah, next Friday.
Next
Oh,
Friday.
is it? So I actually haven't got long then, really.
No.
I mean, time enough to tighten it up, the demo, but like, yeah, but I got better as I played it more and more. But when I first booted it up, it felt a bit jittery.
Oh, really?
But I'm sure they'll smooth it all over.
Did you spend some time practicing, like on the practice rink?
Yeah, but the thing I don't like about the practice rink, and this is one thing I've never liked about NHL, is that like...
The practice rink is bad. It doesn't give you any options.
No, but I don't find any NHL games really do.
No,
I want to learn to do... I've jumped into NHL...
I'd like to do like two-touch passing and...
Defending
shooting.
I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn how to defend.
Yeah.
On the new version, how you do certain things. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, but all you do is they whack you in the practice rink one-on-one with the keeper, and I'm just like...
No,
It doesn't help me in the slightest.
No, it is bad.
But really, the practice rink should have been really complete for the demo. So people that don't play NHL...
Yeah, but they never have them. They never have a proper practice rink. It's really weird. I don't know why they don't copy the FIFA practice rink, practice arena, as it's called, because you can shoot, or you can be the goalie, or you can do 5-on-5, you can do 5-on-3, you can do 11-on-3, you can, free kicks, do it, corner, do it. It'd be good to do. I'd like to practice power play situations. You've got a man up on the defenders, try and score. Practice controlling it, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully that's something they actually put in the real game, and that is one concern I actually had. For I was thinking that next gen, hopefully they've sorted out this practice mode, but they haven't so far. Anyway.
Yeah, it may be in the full game.
Yeah,
we'll have
it
to
might
see
be.
what comes
It
out.
might be. We'll see. But no, I've enjoyed playing it, and thankfully it's out Friday.
We'll have to come round, give each other a game.
7,
Yeah.
best of 7.
You've got time to play it with everything
Stanley
going on.
Cup fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Without everything else going on. I reckon I'm
Yeah.
just going to lose my life to Destiny. I can tell. It's unfair. Did you try the really cool thing? The planet side?
Wait.
I don't know.
You haven't, no?
I can tell that. No, 'cause did you try the planet side thing? It was really cool. It's basically like a Google Street View of Destiny. And you go through like Mars, Venus, the Moon, and stuff like that. And it was really cool. And if you did all of it and looked at all the sites, you get an emblem.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really cool.
I always don't give two craps if anyone gives me an emblem or something like that. Like, give me something. You know what I mean? I'm never fussed about having an emblem.
But I'm saying like the actual idea of it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the idea sounds awesome.
Where you go through it, and you literally are on Google Map View kind of thing, Street View, where you're literally clicking through.
Destiny is
and you
cool.
go,
I play a lot of Destiny.
It's
We haven't played PlayStation together.
No. We've had a lot. We've had some games to play as well, really.
There's been a lot of single player though,
Yeah.
and then we've just both been busy.
Yeah.
I've had lots
Last
of
of Us-
single player. I want
Look,
to
Last
play.
of Us is a great one to play with friends, I'd say.
We should play some Last of Us, some Destiny.
Definitely be the main one. It looks like there's some really hard stuff in there. Like you can do some proper you've got some dungeons in there, and you can crank up the difficulty. Where
You might need to
apparently it's
join.
really hard.
We're getting a work crew together.
Me and a clan, yeah. Is it? I don't know, clans?
I'm getting a few. Yeah, clan.
Clans,
I've
guilds?
already got
One,
2 people, 2 other people, 3 other people,
including yourself.
including myself.
Okay.
I think there's 6 people to a clan.
Is it? Okay. I thought it might be bigger than that. I thought clans could be as big as you like, but I was
Or
not
the
sure
fire
online it
team.
was on. A fire
A
team,
6-person fire team.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but that's a great element.
Yeah,
of that.
generals.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be awesome. So.
But I'm sure we'll have more to say about Destiny when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll spend probably an
Next
hour
week on
just
Tuesday.
on Destiny.
Is it next week Tuesday? That comes
Just
out?
Tuesday.
Well, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just
this
Tuesday.
podcast, it would have been yesterday.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, why are you listening to us instead of playing Destiny? But thank you for listening to us instead of playing Destiny.
Unless they listen to us
Whilst playing Destiny.
which would be the best advice.
That's the best thing to do.
That is the best thing to do.
Hear us chatting away in your ear softly.
Softly.
Singing love songs.
Softly.
But guys, we digress. You can listen to our podcasts on YouTube, our YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/I'm Playing TV. You can go to our website where there's also posting. You can see Steve's awesome reviews that he's apparently going to write.
They will come.
Which is www.implayin.co.uk. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. Check out our personal Twitter accounts if you want.
Yeah, if you want to be
If you want to be stalkerish, that's quite intriguing.
Afterwards.
And please comment or post anything you want on our social media sites. We're soon going to be asking for involvement also on what we're going to build in Minecraft as well, so check that out soon. Thank you very much for listening to episode 25 of the Unplaying Podcast. I've been
25.
Alex Nicol, aka ThinkBad Monkey. I've had the Scarecrow, Stephen Riley, aka Kailios.
Hello, thank you for listening.
And
Hello. Jesus.
and a Tin Man without a heart, Conrad Window, aka Romnomnom.
Thank you very much for listening, guys. I appreciate it.
And I've been
You're
Dorothy. I've been
intro.
Dorothy. I've been Dorothy with my ruby slippers.
You have, and your luscious locks.
And Alex the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah. Bee's not here.
Does Dorothy have luscious locks?
She does.
Okay.
Definitely does.
Nintendo 3DS LL Luscious Locks. Thank you very much, guys. Speak to you soon.
That's a wrap.
Bye.